What is going on, everybody? David here, and today I got a brand new video for y'all, and this time we will be taking a look at the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Battle Damage Pteranodon and Plesiosaurus. Now, I'm very happy and excited to finally get these. I had them for a while, so I've just been waiting to get a chance to do a review on these. And this one, the Plesiosaurus, was like the Spinal Gate 2.0. I say that because this thing was very hard to come by, and the only place you can get them was overseas, you know. And finally, towards the end of 2019, they started popping up at Walmart.com. And so you'd be able to snag them because whenever you got a chance, because they would come and go, they would sell out so quick. And I was able to snag one eventually. And then all of a sudden, probably around December of 2019, they were starting to pop up at Ross locations. And I think I've only seen it one time at a Ross location out of all the dozens that are around my area that I went to. So, yeah, that was... that kind of reminded me of that, the Spinal Gate, because you couldn't get them anywhere. The only time you can get them was if you had a friend that you knew or a fellow collector that was overseas that could help you out. That would be it, just kind of like the Legacy Spinosaurus at the time. So, yeah, that was something else, you know. And then as far as the Pteranodon, it wasn't that much difficult as the Plesiosaurus was, but I was able to snag one finally off of Walmart.com as well. So I was able to get these for like $6 a piece, you know, and did the in-store pickup. So altogether, I only paid like a fraction of the price, you know, for like what one would be, you know, because these typically go for like $9-10, you know, give or take at Walmart's. You know, if you was fortunate to find them in your area, you know, here, which I don't think anybody was able to, unless if you was able to get online at Walmart.com. You know, I never saw them in my Walmarts in my area, so but I was able to see the Plesiosaurus and this Pteranodon at Ross, you know. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and go over the package real quick, you know. And, you know, it's just your typical Dino Rivals package with the Jurassic World logo in the left-hand corner with the black, reddish, yellowish, orange background with the T-Rex symbol skeleton head. And then at the bottom, you know, you have a Rexy, and then you also have the Pteranodon and Plesiosaurus name in the middle, and they have battle damage. And then on the side, you get the Jurassic World logo right there. And then on this side right here, you get the battle damage logo right there. And on the back of the packaging, you know, you have the Jurassic World Facts app information, and then the Jurassic World logo on the top right-hand corner, and then you got the prototype images of the Pteranodon and the Plesiosaurus, and it just tells you how to activate the battle damage. And then at the bottom, you know, you have the assortment line that these came in. So basically, it's just a repack of Blue and the Sticky Moloch. And it also, the packaging comes with one dinosaur. But no, sadly, these didn't come with collector's cards. You know, a lot of people had hoped, but here's what it is. So let's go ahead and take these out of the packages, and then we'll take a look at one individual at a time. All right, first up we have the Pteranodon, and I do like this coloration. I think it's very unique. It reminds me of a hornet. The coloration and the design. This is pretty much kind of have a grayish color for the main color, and then you got this yellowish pattern right here, and then on the head you have the yellowish pattern right there around the eyes and nose, on the top of its crest right there, a little bit right there by the nostril, and then you got this red coloration right there along the beak. Why was I petting it like I was petting a pet? And then at the bottom you got the Jurassic World logo right there, and then here is the fax app if you want to pause and grab that for your app. And then yeah, I really do. It's nice and simplified, you know. Really like this. And then as far as the eyes go, the eyes are very placed well right there. And then right there, see, it's just as good. Then as far as articulation goes, for the head is on a ball, so you can turn the head sideways. Very little movement up and down. We got articulation in the jaw, and we all know that pteranodons don't have teeth. So as far as the wings go, this doesn't have a flapping action due to the battle damage. So, but you do have articulated wings, so that's a plus right there. So you can move it up and down, and then you can move it downwards like this. Like you can have like it actually flapping, or you can have it all the way up here if you want to as well. So, or you can just have it at neutral, in a neutral spot. The legs don't, oh, I guess they do. I was about to say the legs don't articulate, but apparently they do. I don't know if this one does. Does this one articulate? Yeah, it probably does. Mine's just stuck, but I don't know if this one goes up and down. So I'll probably have to heat it up with warm water to get that loose so I can move it up and down. But as far as the battle damage goes, you got this nice little cutout right there, the little tab. So you just press it, and then it just rolls over like that, and you reveal the bloody meaty part of the damage. And you know, just hook it up right there, and then you close it back up. And for some comparisons, real quick, here is the 1993 Kenner Pteranodon. So pretty much about almost the same size, but this one, the Kenner, is a little bit bigger. So old school meets new school. So very nice. And then we have the 1987 Dino Riders Pteranodon. So this one's a little bit bigger than the Mattel's version, but still nice. Nice size right there. So, like that a lot. And as far as the size comparison to a human, this is almost accurate. Maybe a little bit smaller, just a tad bit, but it's pretty much presentable right there. All right, let's go ahead and pause for a second and open up the Plesiosaurus. All right, so here we have the Plesiosaurus out of its packaging, and it's a small figure, just like the Savage Strike one that I reviewed some time ago. And I really do like this coloration better, and I think a lot of collectors like this coloration the most as well, mainly because it's got that aquatic colors, you know, very nicely done. And it's got that light blue as far as the main color goes, and then you got the dark blue for the pattern on the back and the long side of its on top of its head right there, and it goes all the way down here, and then it just stops right there. Could have at least went down there a little bit more. So has a nice blend right there. Really like the structure and the details. As far as the skin pattern goes and the muscular, there you can tell where the stomach line goes right there. Pretty solid right there on the belly. You know, really like that skin fold texture right there, along with the neck muscles and all the way down there, the skin right there underneath the neck right there. And so here's the Jurassic World logo right there. And here is the fax app code if you want that, if you don't have it already. So as far as articulation goes for this thing, the neck has a joint right there that goes up and down. It's on a hinge. And then the head is on a ball and hinge. So you can do all kinds of movements with this head, and then the jaw right there. Too bad that it didn't paint right there on the inside. But as far as the eyes goes, that looks very good. I think they did a good job of the eyes right there. And then the flippers are on a ball and hinge too, so you can get all kinds of range of motion there. And then here is the battle damage right there. So we get the little clip right there. So you just press in and watch the battle damage roll, and reveals the meaty part right there. And for a comparison with the Savage Strike, here it is right there with its Savage Strike counterpart. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this Plesiosaurus, and which one is your favorite. Do you like the Savage Strike one, or do you like the battle damage one? So for me, I prefer the battle damage because it's more aquatic-like, you know, and it fits the paint scheme fits the creature itself more so than this one. But I'm glad to have both of them. You know, I'm a completist, so I gotta have both of them. And as far as a comparison to the human, so yeah, that's about right. It's pretty much in scale for the most part, so that's about right though. And just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. Comment down below what you think of these two battle damage Plesiosaurus and Pteranodon. And if you have this in your collection, or if you're still looking for them. I don't think they have these at Walmart.com anymore, but you can surely try to check and see. If not, I doubt they have them at Ross's anymore as well. So your best bet, if you do want to add these two, you might have to refer to a fellow collector or a friend that lives overseas if they're still selling them out in that direction. Preferably, I think, I know that the UK and Australia, mainly Australia, you can find them out there. Maybe you can have somebody that lives out in those areas to help you find them, and maybe you might know somebody in Mexico. I don't know if these are down there as well, but I know for a fact in Australia and probably the UK, it's going to be your best bet to get them. You know, if they have them in stock like that. So, anyways, don't forget, words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.